Lecture 3. Wilhelm Wundt was the first psychology established the first psychology lab in Leipzig, Germany. He introduced the idea of objective introspection, the process of examining and measuring one's own thought and mental activities. Edward Teacher, he was one student. He introduced structuralism. The focus of study was the structure of the mind. He believed that every experience could be broken down into its individual emotions and sensations. Wilhelm James wrote the principles of psychology. He was the father of American psychology. He focused on how the mind allows people to function in the real world, how people work, play, and adapt to their surroundings, a viewpoint he called as functionalism. Gestalt psychology objected to structuralism, saying that sensing could not be broken into smaller elements. This led to the idea that the whole is greater than the sum of its parts. Gestalt is a German word meaning an organized whole. Sigmund Freud, he was a neurologist and proposed that nervous disorders which have no physical cause are manifestations of the unconscious mind. Hence, thoughts, memories, and desires exist below the conscious awareness and exert an influence on our behavior. He was the father of psychoanalysis and the most influential psychologist for over a century. Behaviorism. Ivan Pavlov observed conditioning. John B. Watson wanted to bring psychology back to focus on scientific inquiry. He proposed behaviorism. One should ignore the whole consciousness issue and focus only on the observable behavior. This meant that mental processes cannot be studied directly. Charles Darwin wrote The Origin of Species in 1959. Realization of the common ancestry among animals, use of rats and other animals for psychological experiments. He stated that position of humans within the animal kingdom rather than above it. The important landmarks in India. The first psychology department at Calcutta University in 1916. Anand Sen Gupta and Radha Kamal Mukherjee published the first textbook on social psychology, London, Allen and Wynne, in 1928. The Psychological Research Wing of the Defence Science Organisation of India was established in 1949. The Bureau of Psychology was established at Allahabad in 1954, and the National Institute of Mental Health and Neurosciences, NIMHANS, was established at Bangalore in 1955. The Hospital for Mental Disease in Ranchi was established in 1962. Biopsychology is the study of the biological basis of behavior and the mental processes. Behavior is seen as a direct result of events such as hormones, neurochemicals, diseases, and it also might be related to genetic factors. Some research topics include sleep, emotions, aggression, sexual behavior, and learning and memory. Cognitive psychologists study cognition. It refers to the mental action or process of acquiring knowledge and understanding through thought, experience, and senses. It involves the study of the mental processes involved in perception, attention, memory, decision making, creativity, etc. Social psychology is the study of groups, social rules, and rules of social actions and relationships. Cultural psychology is the study of cultural norms, values, and expectations. These fields try to answer how human behavior differs or is similar in different social or cultural settings. Ethics of psychological research. Rights and well being of the participant must be weighted against the study's value to science. Participants must be allowed to make an informed decision about the participation. Deception must be justified. Participants may withdraw from the study at any time. Participants must be protected from risk or told explicitly of risks. Investigators must debrief participants, telling them the true nature of the study and expectation of results. Data must remain confidential. If for any reason the study results is undesirable, consequences for the participant, the researcher is responsible for detecting and removing or correcting these consequences.